This show 16, and we are back for another video, and we are playing the Shuckers. Yeah. Look at it.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Bones Big Daddy stands in for the first time now, looking to stay hot. He's been a real force at the plate over the last week or so. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Goodness, 0-2 now. EK is taking a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact,
I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Well, you know, you better not sleep on that guy hitting 7. His average is over .330 on the season, and it's been an impressive demonstration of hitting. He's using the whole field and showing a lot of confidence at the plate. But clearly, it's paying off.
Zach Romero comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Zach Romero.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes the starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, get him down. Strike him out. Here we go.
Heading out towards shallow right.
I got it.
Matlock has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. His on-base percentage is over .400 for the last 10 ball games. He's done an excellent job of finding ways to contribute, getting on base, and setting up the guys behind him for run-scoring opportunities.
The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Scott is in pursuit, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for route number 2.
First baseman, John Gold.
I'll tell you what, my man gets some altitude on this dive. Go ahead and stop it right about there. Look how high he is. That's what you call selling out.
Hey, get away now.
Stepping in now, John Gomes, as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ryan Landry stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A runner on first with 2 away.
Ball 2.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting fifth,
Derek Colbert will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin play. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, 2 away now, 2 away.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, that finds his zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Bones Big Daddy will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Push to the right side. In there, the base hit.
Get the ball.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy,
How about it?
he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
Hit hard on the ground to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single.
34, Michael Kluka.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Kluka. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage. Guys on their heels right away.
And this one is past him, and that could be a run. And the recovery will be in time to get him breaking from third. And a base running gaff that time as that's the first out of the inning. Wow.
Yeah, and that is such a helpless feeling out there as a base runner. That's the old, oh boy, how am I going to get out of this one? And of course he's not going to get out of it as they wind up putting the tag on him heading back to third base.
John Gomes will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Big Daddy has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. Bones Big Daddy will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Here comes the first pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5.
You got it. No one better. Let's go, kid. Hey, see it, drive it. See it, drive it.
The count, 0-2.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, if you're catching a guy like this, you got to be ready for everything.
Hey, come on now,
His
one
fastball
time,
will sink,
right
it'll
here, right
cut,
here,
it'll
kid.
fade. It can be unpredictable at times, and he can't get a handle on it here.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go. Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, that at-bat was all set up with that first pitch curveball. You wonder if he got it stuck in his head that he was going to wind up seeing it again because he was way late on that last fastball.
Let's go now. One time.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Romero will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Bones Big Daddy comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. On the ground to the left side. To second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tommy Scott.
Ken Hawley steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. Big Daddy is under it, and he'll flag it down easily, so a 1-pitch out here to start the home half of the 10th.
Second baseman.
Bones Big Daddy comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Well, 2 outs here, so not going to happen again at least.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 home. Slow roller back to the mound. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The Smokies lead it 5-4. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, 2 hits for him in the ballgame, both of them doubles, and that really paced his guys to the victory.
5 runs on 11.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Smokies win it 5-4. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Tennessee Smokies and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Batting second, Left fielder.
Bones
Number
Big Daddy
76.
will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Let it rip right here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He is such a clutch hitter for this ball club. His average with runners in scoring position is up over 400 on the year, so expect him to cash in if he gets a chance.
John Gomes will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Ryan Landry will stand in, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
Big Daddy is there to take this one, and the bottom of the second starts with a 1-pitch out. And with that, let's give you a look at the Tennessee defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, if you can say there is a defensive threat on this team, he's standing down there at first base. I say that because he's very good at keeping balls in front of him, helping his fellow infielders. Just a guy that's an asset every single game.
Bones Big Daddy stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Left side. A tag for 1. Over to second now, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Bones Big Daddy stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. Zach Romero gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Nobody down here.
And it's quickly 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive, and we'll do it again on 0-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Now batting.
TJ Blocker will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Here we go, guys.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass. John Gomes will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs.
Hey, we got 1 out here.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Hey, double him up. Let's go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Big Daddy giving chase, and they can't run it down. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Ryan Landry will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Ken Hawley will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 1-0 pitch.
Here we go.
2-0.
This is the kind of inning he's not pitching efficiently. He's just trying to be too darn fine. He's not trusting his stuff.
3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
A 3-0 pitch on its way. And, oh, they won't let him walk that easily as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Joe Crook steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
First pitch on its way. Low for ball one.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Okay, let's get a 2-ball here.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Sent on the ground out to second. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6. Pedro Rios steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Center fielder, Pedro Rios.
Hit to short. Beck is right there. A quick out number 1.
The batter, catcher.
Stepping in, Henry Lopez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Got it.
Scott is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Larry Ham will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. And that misses. So after getting 2 first pitch outs, he's gone full to the third hitter here.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 8th inning coming up. The home team leads this thing 2-0. John Gomes ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And that's in there. Base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second with a double. His 3rd hit of the night.
Well, this is just a nice job of hitting at the plate. This pitch looked to be off the outer edge, but you can see him sort of dive out over the plate to go get it, and he winds up driving this ball for 2 bases.
Bones Big Daddy will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. This one definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
First for the
You have to figure he'll probably be replaying that one hit he allowed.
So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
number 76.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
Bones Big Daddy is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
Pitch out.
2-0.
Nothing doing. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. McKinney will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a real good performance, as you'll see in his final line. He gave him.
Back here with our... Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Tennessee Smokies and the Biloxi Shuckers.
Up for Tennessee, left fielder, number 76.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one.
Hey, see you to rip it up there. Hey, come on.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Hey, drive it deep, big dog.
Full count. 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
With a moment now, let's check out the Biloxi defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Oh, 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Bones Big Daddy ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Ball one, no strike.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for one. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Bones Big Daddy will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Whoa,
that's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh? Come on.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely...
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tennessee Smokies and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Left fielder, number 76.
Line to the right side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard to open up the ball game.
Well, first pitch of the game, a lot of guys on the mound are thinking, all right, let's just get ahead here with the fastball. And he was having none of it at the plate. Drives this one for a solid single to start things out.
Andy Ivy will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. This one's down to 3rd. There's one.
He's out.
On to 1st, and they get the double play.
Batting 3rd.
Well, so much for that leadoff single to start the ball game. Here's a good pitch to the number 2 hitter, and he gets him to beat it into the ground, and that's an easy double play.
Joe Crook will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And he drops it. Around 2nd. He'll try for 3rd. And he is in there.
Well, these guys have not got off to a good start. It's no surprise that their defense has been a big factor why. Going to need to figure this out soon because this is another play that needs to be made.
76.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Smokies are on top, 3-1. Leading off the inning, Ken Hawley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
No strike.
The 2-0 on the way. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
No
Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger Award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
And oh, they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
That's a borderline strike right there, and I think that he had one step out of the batter's box headed towards first already.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good battle. Count remains full. Here comes the payoff pitch. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Into the box, Mike McKinney. As he'll take a look at ball one. Batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he'll round it and try for third. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple. Pedro Rios will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And now with that runner on third and 1 away, you need to stay smart at the plate, realizing that they might be working around you to put you on. So you can't go up there chasing some pitches out of the zone.
2 balls, no strikes now, batting with 1 out and a runner at third. To short. Beck ranges to his right. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, this is going to get him a run closer. A simple ground ball here plates the runner from third, and we're back now to a 1-run game.
Bones Big Daddy will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
0-1's the count.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments. Well, he went after him with all sliders. Just one after another after another. Just couldn't do a thing with any of them.
Ken Hawley stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second now, heading for third. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Both outfielders with a long run to try and get to this thing, but neither of them can get there as it's going to wind up one-hopping the wall. That man decides he's going to turn it on and try and get to third. He'll do it easily.
Joe Crook will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
2 away.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. The Smokies lead it 6-4. TJ Blocker will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Oh, and he misses it. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves up.
Don't be afraid. Let it fly one time.
Bones Big Daddy gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Number 76.
Let it fly now.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Just overmatched him there.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Smokies are on top, 6-5. Earl Levin will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the sixth. Leading off the inning, Mike McKinney, and they'll need him to get something going here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Hey, we got no one here.
The pitch. 1-2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
And he's probably thinking, if they just could have left that starter in a little bit longer. And he was 2 for 2 against him. Not so fortunate against his successor.
Standing in now, Pedro Rios. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Ball 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. With 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Matthew Balladares will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, let's go right here.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an open.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. In now, Bones Big Daddy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
This one skied out toward right. McKinney will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. At the plate, Bones Big Daddy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here's a pop-up now. Gomes is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Smokies lead it 10-5. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Big home run that turned out to be...
Hey guys, what's up? And we guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and out.